Hello everyone, welcome back to the Paris FC save for part number 2, where last time you would have seen the brief rundown of what the series is going to be, brief rundown of the team, the ideas on what I'm going to do transfer wise, so on, and then that was actually only a few days ago, but when I recorded it, it was like 3 weeks ago, and since then I've been to Spain for 2 weeks and come back, so if I look orange, then yeah, it's not fake tan. I got that all from the Spanish sun. Oh my, is it depressing to be back. Anyways, potentially, providing everything has gone smoothly, this video is actually on a different channel, so basically the way it's gone is we've split the channel into 3, so you've got your main channel where it's just going to be me and Paul, so we're actually going to do that, make it great again, and then you've got SKS Football and then SKS Racing, so for all the racing things, and then for all of our football stuff here, just to kind of like keep it a bit more like consistent in terms of like who's watching what. It just makes sense. Enough of that. Well, actually, the first episode, if you did watch it when it first came out, you would have seen it on the other channel, so there's a cheeky hint to go check that out. It will be on this channel as well, so yeah, but hey, go check out the other channel as well. But enough of all of that, we are here with Paris FC. I have actually started the season, went through pre-season, we've done a few transfers, so I'll quickly run over like what I've done transfer-wise. Obviously finances, yeah, there is none, so we stay with that. But obviously the transfer history, there is a lot going on. I haven't done most of this myself. Most of this is all like what happened before I'd even arrived, so we ignore most of it. The ones I did this guy, Juan Aguilera, and then I probably, oh yeah, and I sold this guy because I just thought, we don't need him, so there's that. So if you are wondering, that is all I've done. The transfer policy, or the transfers I'm going for, is a bit weird. Just because there is no money, I'm kind of going off the free transfers and the slightly older players, just for like the single year while we develop everyone else in the team. So all like the young players that are developing, they can continue to develop, whereas we have someone who's good enough for just a single season, which makes sense in my head. It may go terribly wrong. At that sort of an age, like, injury could be very problematic, and then obviously, yeah, finding new players to replace is going to be hard as well. And then on top of all that, scouting is going to be a ball ache because, well, there is not really anything we can do. We've got scouts, but we don't really have the scout package, if that makes sense. So obviously we don't have the money to send them further out, or enough scouts to go further out, so it's kind of just they're doing sort of local scouting, and I can only really change sort of like the general priorities, so I can sort of say don't find anyone over the age of 30, youngest is 15, search for this player particularly, and then create a focus that way. But other than that, you can't really do much, i.e. scouting assignments. Like, it literally says the board have indicated that they will allow scouting of players within this continent, so I can't just say here's an assignment, go to Brazil, find me a wonder kid. That's basically what that means. I can't do that. They got to stay within their knowledge and within the continent, so Europe basically. So I'm only going to get players back from Europe or from known leagues by the seams of it, because this guy, obviously Ramirez, who used to play for Chelsea, is well, I believe he's out in Brazil, so there you go. And obviously I need to just go through and figure out who I want, fully scout certain players. If I do want to scout someone from like a Brazilian team or out of like the continent, then I'd have to physically do it myself, which is just, yeah, not ideal, but we'll make do for now. And obviously we want to keep that low, the transfer values. We don't really want to be spending too much money unless the player is really gonna like improve the squad. Anyways, in terms of results. It also turns out I'm an absolute genius at this game, made a good tactic, so obviously the tactic I went for was obviously this, the very not so, or how am I trying to put it, the not so complicated tactic approach, so don't overcomplicate it, keep it simple because the team is simple in the mind. And it was, why is it whenever I record everyone is so damn loud? If you can hear weird shit in the background, you just ignore that. I'll try my best to edit the audio to make it sound crispy. But yeah, we've done okay. So 2 wins out of 2. Obviously, pre-season was easy. I didn't expect anything less, to be fair. And then obviously at the moment we are moving on with the next 2 games just to show you how the team goes. Either way, hopefully we should still beat them. And then after the next few games, we will decide on what more transfers I need to do. And I forgot I did this. We are loaning this guy in for the season. He comes in actually as our best player. I couldn't even do a loan to buy. That's what I wanted to do, but it hasn't let me do that. So at the end of Waldo's loan, I will just buy him if he turns out to be good. Presumably he is, and he's only valued at 56k, so hopefully it stays at that, because I do want him. So I've accepted that. He should join us. He should be good for his season. Anyway, this guy comes in, leading League 2 player, so maybe if we somehow get promoted miraculously, that would be probably not too bad to take up to the next league. We'll get Manduki to have a little chat with him, and then we'll just put him in the squad straight. Oh shit. Yeah. Look at these. This is crazy. You can have a maximum of 99 players. You can just have everyone. Absolutely everyone. It is madness. So like you literally have the whole club, but obviously you're not really going to use anyone outside of the senior squad unless things get very ropey anyways. So he comes in, which is fantastic. Hopefully becomes very good for us. We've also got our first game against Half AC, which is always good. Hopefully keeping the form going. Hopefully I don't get camera shy again and lose all my games on camera and win elsewhere. Although that wasn't actually the case with the last save. It was always the other way around. It was more I'd win on camera but lose off camera, which is just madness. So there's that. Currently playing this new signing I made, this Aguilera guy in centre back, just because we got no one else there because of injury, which is always nice. He is at heart a DM, so defensive midfielder. I do want to play him there, but just wherever works at the moment. And presumably, because he's played the first 2 games there, he's alright because we've won both and not only conceded 1 goal. So for now it works. Obviously, once our 3 centre-backs come back and Mr. Kante is also a bit more fit as well, we can start moving this guy in here, because ideally I want to be playing it so he is... How do I want to do it? Why won't it let me move him? Squad, let me do it in the tactics screen. Ideally I want to move him so it's like that. So go a bit wild with the whole thing. Maybe move him central. Will it let me do that? So sort of like that. So you got 3 there and he just sits slightly behind. Something like that could work, but at the moment it's not quite how it's gonna work. But to be fair, I can just put him as like a defensive midfielder, so I could literally just put him on defend, or possibly even turn him into a ball-winning midfielder on defend. What's he actually best at? Deep line playmaker, defend or support. So yeah, do that on defend. That would probably even work as well. So, but at the second, I've got to do it this way round. So we go Lopez. We are in white again. I say again, you haven't seen anything. Every game I've played, we've always been in white, which is a bit weird. I was expecting a bit more blue, but apparently the French teams seem to love the colour blue. So right, there you go, Lopez. He's been quite good as well, actually, for a 2-star player. He's been quite good, and that is a fantastic save. I wasn't actually expecting much from this Lopez guy, and I don't think he's tipped to be that good at all. He's 29. He was 2-star last I remember, but I could be wrong. Either way, he's on paper not exactly Messi, is he? But he's been good, so that's all that matters. That is half time and 0-0. Need the team to give a bit more effort. I like my goalkeeper as well, actually. Flipovic has actually been very good. I've got to say that is the most uneventful game of FM I've ever seen in my life. Right, there we go. Just unveiled the new signing on loan, that Waldo player. Just unveiled him to the media, which is good. So we can now use him. He'll probably slot straight into the starting lineup. Okay, approaching the game against AJ Auxerre. Someone tell me how you pronounce that. Maybe I should learn French, buy a little beret or something. That'd be kind of funny. My subscription to Duolingo ran out years ago. Oh my god, the scout reports. It's nice having working scout reports, can I say? Sinclair. I thought that was Scott Sinclair. Like, if you remember him, that is mad. Bit of a... Oh, well, it's actually a player I kind of liked. At Celtic, I kind of liked him. I'm pretty sure he used to be in Chelsea's youth, and he used to play for Man City at one point, wasn't it? Something like that. Nothing really good in there. Okay. If I skipped over a gem, then oh well. Kind of just want to play this game now. Fixtures, tactical meeting. There we go. So we will go ahead and just do some of these. I don't always do these. Kind of changes your tactic up. Yeah, so there we go. We'll give Waldo his debut. That is fine. We'll play... I was about to say what's his name, but that's a good pun actually. Mustafa name with Iglesias in the midfield, Guy on the right, and then obviously the standard up front so far of Boutaib and Diaby Fadiga, and then obviously a bit of a standard back line, put Kante in there over the Aguilera guy, who probably needs a bit of a rest now after playing 3 games on the trot at the age of 35. That is probably going to take it out of him. And then obviously we've got Kamara, Brenner and Hanin. I pronounced that terribly. Maximine Bernauer. Bernauer? We'll go with Bernauer. We'll say that. Either way, that is a good team. Although it is lacking match fitness, that is a great start. We will take him off if we do need to, but I want to see what he's made of. See if the scouts are good, because I cannot trust them. I am so used to having the high-end scouts who basically get all the potentials and stuff right. So, yeah, when you're in the lower leagues and you get like some basic scouts with like not very good stats, let's just say they oversell a lot of players. Right, we're actually in blue for a change, and oh my god, Iglesias, what a goal. And then assist from Waldo. I've never seen anything like that. That was madness. From the throw-in, Waldo, nice little header. Iglesias turns, bang, outside the box. Jeez, that was good. That was good. I will take that any day of the week. Very, very nice start. See if anything else interesting is going to happen in this first half. The clock is ticking at a crazy pace. My god, we do like to get a lot of yellow cards. I might need to check what I've got in the tactic which is making them that aggressive. I probably have got to get stuck in on, which I probably shouldn't do. Maybe not in this league at least. Yeah, okay, second half only 1-0, so we'll go from there. Need to remember I can use up to 5 subs if I do need it. Waldo's actually having a decent debut, so I might keep him on regardless of match sharpness. Seems to be defending well as well. Might just take the yellow card players off. Don't really want to be risking any more cards, which is fine. We can do you. Kante's got a yellow card, who I do want to change for. Put Aguilera there. Put a new striker on as well. Put that gory guy on, I guess. I need to see if he's actually any good or if I'm wasting my breath saying his name and putting him in the team. Right, so Hannon to Name. To Hannon. Back to Mustafa Name, who gets tripped, but no foul called. Boutade. Back to Iglesias, who's having also a good game, but that was a terrible ball. Keep hold of it though. Gilavoggi. Back to Iglesias, who plays it in. Boutade tramps it into Fadiga. I'm not sure if the flag was up there. I don't think it was. But that, oh no, it was not. Okay, there we go. 2-0. We are flying. Love it. Absolutely love it. Flying like you would not believe. Right. There you go. Defending well as well. I do like it. Okay. Gory plays a ball in. No foul for that tackle either. That's twice I kind of would have thought the ref would have had a look at that. Waldo, go on, score on your debut. No, easy shot. He's on a yellow card as well. I think he's... Oh, I can't make any more than 3 subs now. Ooh. Someone let me know what that's all about, because some games I can make 3 subs and other games I can make 5. That was a very solid win, and I like seeing all the green. That was a great win. Does that keep us at the top of the table? It does. So amens. What am I? Amens. Amiens? Amiens. That sounds more French. Amiens. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Amiens have finally dropped points then. Because 10 from 4, they got a draw. What? That was honestly one of the most boring games of football. Jesus. It was a good result. What can I say? There you go. Check all the emails. I don't care about the press conference. You can go to that. Cracker at Stadium. What the hell's Cracker? Or is the game a cracker? Or have they got a player called Cracker? Maybe they're just calling the game a cracker. Never mind. That is a good result. And that probably does mark the end of this episode, where we will come back next time in a couple of games when something interesting happens. Maybe we drop points, maybe we keep the streak going, who knows. But I will come back at some point. Most likely, providing nothing goes too strange, in like maybe 4 or 5 games. Maybe when we play someone towards the top of the table or someone who has been in Ligue 1 quite recently, because I know we should be watching out for basically any of these teams here. So I'm not sure about Amiens. I know Toulouse and Dijon we should be definitely watching out for, just because I know for a fact they've been in Ligue 1. So we'll play a jar of mustard and then Toulouse at some point. Definitely on camera. Do we play any of those soon? No, we don't play them till October. The season starts really early, actually, I find. It actually starts in, like, July still. That is actually really mad. So, I mean, we'll definitely play that at some point, but that's probably, like, episode 4 or so. Maybe 3. No, because this is second, so yeah, no, it'll be like a few episodes away yet, but there you go, we'll figure that out. But I will come back at some point. I will play some more games, hopefully. Keep the winning, or the or maybe not the winning streak, but the unbeaten streak going. That would be nice. Imagine getting promoted first season. We are gunning for PSG. That is the target. PSG are no longer going to be the best team in Paris. If you did enjoy that episode, then please leave a like, subscribe, check all the links in the description for that fantastic action. Go check the other two channels' links down below, I'm guessing. I don't know, I haven't set anything up yet. The channel is not alive, as far as I'm aware, as recording. But we'll see. There's a link somewhere to the other channels. Go watch some stuff. Go watch some racing, go watch some Call of Duty, go watch some whatever you fancy, really. There's a lot of us on the internet, so go watch that. Join our Discord. Come talk to us. We like talking to people. I've got nothing else to plug, so I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.